Hey, what's up, peeps? How are you doing today? Dawnna St. Louis here. And I gotta tell you, I've heard some crazy shit over the past few days. And I gotta tell you, some of the craziest stuff I've heard is from entrepreneurs who aren't making any money at selling at all. None. Not making a dime at selling. And what are they doing? They're telling me how they're creating a funnel to sell. How does this make sense? What's up, Wendy? How are you doing, babe? How are you doing? And we got to talk about the book. You know, I need details. And you're an award winner. So Wendy just won this huge award for being like meeting planner extraordinaire. She is kick-ass. So if you have a meeting or an event going on, you need to talk to Wendy. All right, so I got to cover this. So I get people all the time, right? And they don't like to sell. They do not like to sell. 100%, no questions asked. They do not like to sell at all. And I get that. And then I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs who are experts, right? They're experts, but I got to tell you, being an expert and being smart isn't enough to be an entrepreneur. That's only one piece of all the pieces that you need. Okay. Because if you're not selling, you're not an entrepreneur. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not closing deals, you're not an entrepreneur. Period. The end. That's just how this works. So this is the model. I'm going to tell you the model. I'm going to tell you that you bought into the model. I'm going to tell you that I bought into the model. And then I'm going to tell you why the model is bullshit, that you need to back off from the model. And I'm going to tell you the model that works. So here is the model that we've all heard of, right? This is the model. So what you're going to do is you are going to go and create a handy dandy ebook. Right? So you go and you spend, and everybody acts like an ebook takes 5 minutes because it's like big font, really spaced out, and like it's only like 3 pages and it's tiny little information. It is really hard to take a whole bunch of information and whittle it just down to something that looks like it's important, but it's really not. And so you spend a day, maybe even 2 days working on this ebook. So that's 2 days off your calendar right there. Boom. So you work on that ebook. And then what you got to do is now you got to promote this ebook. So in order to get your ebook promoted, what are you going to do? You are going to now go and create video. So you go and you create these videos. And I don't mean like this little Facebook Live bullshit video. No. I mean like you go and you get like the whole studio set up. Like this is my living room, so I'm straight. But people like go in the studios and they get like green screens. And they got backdrops and whatnot. And they like got like trees and birds flying by and all kinds of shit, right? Or they try to make it look like an office or like they're in New York City, as if it would be quiet enough in New York City for you to shoot it there. But whatever. But people go and do this, right? And so then they create these 3 videos with like hundreds of takes. Like one take is outside, and now we're going to go in the kitchen, and now we're going to do buffet by whatever. So they spend days on that. That's probably another week or 2. And then if they're really good, they do a series of 3 videos. So how do we start this? So number 1, you're going to come in and you're going to agree to my ebook. And then when I give you my ebook, you're going to sign up for my 3 videos. Then when you sign up for my 3 videos, I'm going to make an offer. Now, if you don't take that offer, no worries, because you're on my list now. And because you're on my list, I'm going to send you an email every single day. That's right. And guess what? Because those emails aren't already pre-created, I'm going to sit down every day and I'm going to write an email. Oh, but that would be ridiculous. So you know what? Instead, because I don't have the time, but time in my life, I'm going to create an email once a week. So every week you're going to get an email from me because I need you to remember me. I need to stay at top of mind. I need you to never, ever, ever forget. I mean, it's like a 9/11 memorial with those damn emails, right? And what happens to your email, by the way, is you get people like me who either unsubscribe when we're trying to clean out our inbox, or we just pop you in and unroll me. And when you're in an unroll me, I never actually see it unless I go to unroll me, which is never. Okay, so now you are busting your ass to get an almost 10% open rate. What? Like 1 out of every 10 people is almost opening your email. Congratulations. You have wasted so much time. And why have you done this? Because you are going to sell a t-shirt. Somebody in those millions of people, somebody will buy your t-shirt. I know they will. I believe in you. Of course they're going to buy your t-shirt. Stop. You already don't like to sell. And now we're going to start off and we're going to sell them a t-shirt. And then maybe one day, maybe if they buy the t-shirt, then maybe they'll buy the book. And then if they buy the book, then maybe they'll buy the program. And then maybe if they buy the program, and you just keep trickling this shit out to them. And it's just, stop. Seriously, if you have a funnel right now, if you're in one of those little funnel things right now, what I want you to do right now, I want you to go and I want you to cancel your membership. Stop it. Now I'm going to help you. First of all, most entrepreneurs suck at selling. Most of them, not all of them. Some of them have actually come to my programs and they're much better at it. Like, they're really good. But because I teach them how not to sell. So that's number one. So number one, stop. Most entrepreneurs suck at selling. Own it. Like, just own it. Just sit right now and say to yourself, yes, Dawnna. Yes, I too suck at selling. And that's okay if you suck at selling. It's all right. You can suck at selling and still make money in this business, because I'm going to tell you how. First of all, you're going to stop selling to people because you're bad at it. But for God's sakes, if you're already bad at selling, then why in the balls are we trying to make people upsell? If we're going to have them walk in, and we're going to have them buy the cheapest little widget. I wish I had something around here to grab. We're going to have them buy, oh, here, I got a remote. So we're going to have them buy this, right? They walked in to buy a 4K Ultra television, but what are we going to sell them? We are going to sell, I love you, Wendy. We're going to sell them the remote control first. And then maybe we'll sell them the speakers. And then we'll sell them, and then if we get lucky, we'll sell them the TV. Stop that. Stop it right now. Because it's bullshit. Everybody is telling you to do this upsell, cross-sell bullshit. Stop. Okay. I need an avow from you right now that you will no longer do this upsell, cross-sell, funnel filling bullshit, because it does not work. Let's do something that does. First of all, let's recognize that everyone is not your client. That's number one. Here's number two. That when your client walks in and they want to buy a 4K TV, then what you do is you walk them over to the 4K TV section and you go, listen, we have this 4K TV, and the reason it sounds so awesome is because we have these subwoofers and it's a smart TV, and so we have this special remote control that allows you to control the smart TV, the subwoofers, and everything attached. So what you could do is you could get the smart TV, the subwoofer, and the special remote control. Are you interested in that? The package. People want the transformation. When they go home with just your little piece of shit 4K TV, the first thing they're going to say is, it didn't sound like that at the store. Sell them what they want, the transformational experience. They want to hear the planes flying over their head. They want the 3D surround sound system. They want the TV, and they want the jazzed up remote control. They want the whole thing. Stop selling pieces and then upselling to the next thing and upselling to the next thing and upselling to the next thing. Make your client opt out. Make them say, no, I really do not want the surround sound system that will make me feel like I am within a movie theater. I don't want a movie theater experience at home. And what I would really prefer to do is crawl around and all five remote controls control all five things. Because this is how we sell. This is how we have been taught to sell. We've been taught to sell free first. Take all my free shit, like as much of my free shit as you possibly can. And then I hope you buy the t-shirt. That, by the way, is not how I sell at all. When someone walks into my program, they say, how much is your program? I say, well, the program is $6,000. Oh no, that's it. I'm done. Yeah, that's how much the program is. And if they go, oh, I can't do the $6,000 program, I see you have a $5,000 one. I do have a $5,000 program. The difference between the two is the $6,000 program is going to give you everything. With the $5,000 program, you do not get the coaching that starts from the moment that you make a payment. You do not get, and then I start telling them all the things they don't get, all that their fear of missing out takes over. I never upsell shit. I don't. I'm like, here's the program. You want something cheaper, you can get it. But hey, let me tell you all the stuff you're missing out. And then they go, so I lose all of that stuff, $1,000. You lose all of that stuff. And that stuff is worth like $4,000. But no, I get it. I get people all the time that literally freak out a little bit at that moment because they're like, you know what? I'll just pay the extra $1,000. You guys are going, this is what you're doing. I suck at selling, and so I'm going to sell you the lowest end product because I think I can get you in the door that way. And then now you're in the door, I'm going to try to sell you again. But keep in mind, I suck at selling, so I'm going to try to sell you again, although I suck at selling. And now that I sold you on this second thing, I'm going to try to sell you again on this. Stop the upselling crap. If just sell people what they want, the transformation. That's it. Whatever that is. They want you to transform their crap, I'll use Wendy, event into something amazing. Sell them the something amazing and then make them pull back what they don't want. Stop doing this thing where you're constantly upselling your clients. You already are crap at selling, and then you're just going to keep trying to do it poorly. And then on top of it, what do? This is my favorite thing. We're going to just spend our time I can take all the time in the world and put out thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of free stuff. You know when I do free stuff? When I have time. That's when y'all get live streams. If you go look at my website, there is no blog post. I don't write blog posts. People who want to see me, they watch it here. And if I was so inclined, which I am, I just haven't had time because, again, time. If I was so inclined, I'd take these videos and I'd go and put them on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and every other place in the world and put them on blog posts. But I'm not going to do that. I'll hire someone to do it. And that is the extent of what I would do. That's it. It does not keep my funnel empty, by the way. There are people in the funnel, but I don't send out emails every week either. The people I send emails to are either people who've already expressed an interest in being a high profit zone family member, or they already are a high profit zone family member. I don't do the whole funnel filling, let me sell you a t-shirt and a keychain and an umbrella and a book in hopes that you'll buy something else. No, stop it. It's crap. And the only people and people go, this is my favorite. It worked for Facebook. They were free for a very long time. Okay, Facebook had these things called investors that gave them millions of dollars for a piece of equity in their organization. That's what Facebook had. Do you have someone who is buying equity in your organization so that you can make a living and then do predatory zero-based pricing? If not, stop. That's not your business model. We are experts and we create transformations for people. So why aren't you just selling the transformation and being done with it? That's it. People walk in, educate them on what you have, sell them what they want. Simple 4-step process. They walk in, you educate them, you tell them what you got and how much it costs, and they buy it or they don't. Not really rocket science. You don't need a funnel. You don't need this giant funnel thing with 8 layers to it. You don't. Not for our business. You can have extra stuff after you get them in the door. That's how I do it. And I don't mean get them in the door cheap. I mean get them in the door. Then when they want something else, that something else that I offer is probably never as expensive as the first thing that they ever bought. It's that simple. Keep it super simple. Anyway, I hope that helps you. I hope it at least makes you think a little different in regards to your funnel and in regards to how you handle your funnel and your marketing and your sales and in regards to how you make money. And I get people all the time to go, but that's not how it works. Really? Really? Is that funnel really working for you? You got 1 million people yet on your list? Tell me how that's working out. The money that you make per hour putting out content, if you actually broke that down and said, this is how much money I made this month, and this is how much hours I spent on content, you're probably making less than minimum wage. McDonald's would pay you better. Anyway, that's all I got for you. If you want to learn more about the High Profit Zone, we have a retreat coming up in June. We have 2 spaces that are available because some people moved to a later one. And I'm doing a deal on these last 2 spaces. Hit me up. Go send me a private message, by the way. Just send me a PM and let me know that you're interested. And we'll set up a conversation, or you could just set up a conversation with me. Go to coffeewith.dawnna.com. No, is that right? Yes. coffeewith.dawnna.com, and we can have a conversation if you're interested in learning more about the High Profit Zone retreat that's coming up. I have a deal on, like I said, on these last 2 seats. So if you're interested in getting the deal, and I never do deals. So if you're interested in doing the deal, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.